Some men rise, some men fall. Some help others to reach the top, while others stand watch. Who are we? We are the risk takers. We are the fighters. The regular everyday men, the downtrodden, and the uprisen. And this is the Daddy Show. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Daddy Show. I'm your host, Aaron. First off, I want to remind everybody about the Discord server. Link will be in the description. And please go check that out. Get involved. I really want to hear from you on what you like, what you don't like, what's working, what's not working, and kind of where you want the discussion to go. That being said, I want to continue the discussion and the topic of abusive relationships and how we as men can be better men and avoid being an abusive person. So what that means and all that for us. But first, I want to tell you about next week. First, I want to tell you about next week. We will have a wonderful lady on who's going to talk to us about being on the receiving end of some abuses, seeing some others being abused firsthand, and also talk about a couple of books that she's written. One she's written herself, and one she has co-written with some other people, some other ladies, and both are very powerful and very impactful and incredible. So she's got an amazing story to tell. We're going to have her on so she can talk to us about her experiences. So please look forward to that, or please look out for that next week. And I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to doing it and getting that before you so that you can enjoy it. So be on the lookout for that. Without further ado, let's dive into it. All right, so the topic we're continuing is abusive relationships. And what does that mean for us? How can we be good at being a man in the context of abusive relationships? Well, that's pretty simple. Don't do it. But it's a lot easier said than done for some people. There are, in my opinion, there are a lot of varying reasons for people to end up being abusive, and a lot of them probably don't even realize it. So I'm hoping that this will kind of be that today, as well as next week, and some of the other videos going forward, and other podcasts going forward, I'm hoping they will shed some light for some people and maybe open some people's eyes and make them realize that they're doing certain things that are viewed as abusive or even borderline or way off in left field abusive to the people that are recipients of that. So today I'm going to keep it short and sweet and really just want to kind of just talk about what it means as a man. You know, first off, it's not manly to be abusive. It is not a manly, masculine thing to hold somebody under your thumb. Now that, you know, if it's because of drugs and alcohol, you're in an altered mental state, that's a whole different issue. There's a lot of things to unpack and deal with there. First off, you need to figure out what's causing you to want to do those things. Why do you want to be on drugs? Are you trying to push down and forget about something from your childhood? Are you damaged goods yourself? Were you abused as a child and you're perpetuating that? And honestly, if you're somebody who was abused as a child and you're now an adult and you have not or are not actively getting some sort of counseling or help, please do so. The chance that there's some serious negative impact on you is very high. So please get help. And even if that's nothing more than sitting down with a counselor or a very trusted friend who's going to shoot you straight and tell you, what's what and how to, and help keep you accountable. That at least would be something, but you really should get to a professional who can help you wade through everything you've got going on. I feel for you. I empathize deeply with people that have that are the recipients of abuse from anyone. So yeah, it's not good. So if you were abused, please talk to a counselor. Make sure you're not doing it to someone else. The worst thing we can do as men, as people, is to take what's happened to us, try to hold it in, thinking that we're tough and that we don't need assistance with it, and then the next thing we know, we're doing it to somebody else, and now then they're going to do it to somebody else, and then somebody else, and it's just going to be this long road, a long line of ancestors perpetuating this upon each other. So we don't want that. The best way to do that is to start with yourself and analyze your life and stop it right now. So hopefully that helps people that have been in that situation. For those who think you might be in that situation, the best thing you can do, first and foremost, is to say something to the person. Say, hey, I don't like it when you do that. Please stop doing that. Or maybe not even say please, just say, hey, quit doing that. That's the first step for you. If that doesn't work, the next step, I feel like guarding yourself and taking care of yourself in an abusive relationship is very similar to the way abuse often comes on. It's very slow and it's progressive. So it starts off as something small and gets worse and worse and worse and worse. That's how you usually end up in a situation where you are the recipient of some form of abuse at the hand of another, is because you don't just jump into it on day one, right? And go, oh yeah, I'm going to live with this for a while. It happens slowly usually. So I will do another video on a lot of the red flags that you can look at that may cue you in, or may clue you in onto the potential for you to end up in that situation down the road. Something just to kind of get your antenna going and make you kind of look at things in a different light than you might otherwise, and to really, I'm hoping, cause people to analyze what's going on and see it from a different view and realize that, oh, maybe I need to step back and give this some more thought here. There might be something afoot. So I'm going to go into that. That'll be a whole nother video. So for now, the best thing you can do is to progressively amp up your protection for yourself. So it'll start with, maybe obviously asking that person to stop. That doesn't work, then you need to go to the next best trusted relative. Probably would probably be a good step. There's you do what you need to do, but my suggestion, based on just what I've seen, is to try going to your next most trusted relative and ask for their advice, ask them to help, let them know everything that's going on. And obviously not some relative that's going to run off and tell the whole family. You don't want to go to them. You want to go to somebody who's going to keep it between the two of you, but help you get through this. And then be there to help escalate it further if need be. If that doesn't work, you can go, if you're a school-age kid, you can go talk to a counselor at school if these other things haven't worked. And maybe at least get advice, if not some sort of form of help, and then if their advice isn't working, then they can probably step in and help you even more with some other resources and legal action that can potentially be taken if that's warranted. So you just basically progress in what you're doing, and how aggressive you become with protecting yourself kind of goes along with the aggression of the abuser as well. So I hope that's helpful. Obviously this is very high level. We're not going too deep here because I want to save some deeper conversations for people that have been in these situations, and they can probably help you wade through this stuff a lot better than I can. I just want to get something out there for everybody that's helpful, and to continue this conversation and to keep us moving forward in that direction and get one step closer to these wonderful conversations we're going to have with some incredible people who've experienced a lot. So with that, I think I'll call this one a done deal here, and hope you enjoy this nice, short and sweet podcast and video, and hope you tune into the next one. Definitely want to see you on Discord and see you part of the conversation, helping me understand how to do this better, and helping me to become better at what I'm doing. So please get in the conversation. Get on Discord. I really do want to see more people on there talking every day on the voice channel, and just really helping each other out. And then really look forward to seeing you in the next video, and really hope you'll tune into that. I really think it's going to be helpful. And also keep your eye out. There's a possibility we may shift things up a little bit, maybe make this more of a discourse between a couple of people on a regular basis, and I'm excited about the prospect of that. That's still in the beginning stages, so we'll see if that comes to fruition, but I really hope it does. So if you really like what's going on as things are happening here, next video and the video after that, please get in the comment section and let us know, because we want to bring forth things of value, and we don't know what that is if you don't tell us. So please let me know in the comments what you think. So and let me know what you want to hear. Let me know if you didn't like something you heard. Let me know if maybe you didn't like something but it was helpful. Let me know if it wasn't helpful. If you just if I'm just full of hot air, let me know. So I want to help. And with that, as iron sharpens iron, so too does one man sharpen another. This is the Daddy Show and Aaron, and I'm signing off. Thanks.